Hello everybody, my name is the Deuteron Doctor, and today we're going to be talking about how to play the custom Splattershot Junior. This is not part of the How to Play series. This is part of a new series. It's kind of a sub-series of the main one. I'm not sure what the name is going to be called yet. You'll see it in the title. But we're going to be talking about how to play the specific kits of the variations of the weapons in Splatoon 3. And today we're going to start with something I haven't actually made a how to play on yet, which is funny. And that is the custom Splattershot Junior. Disclaimer. Basically, I'm not going to talk about the weapon at all. I'm really just going to talk about how to use the weapon in conjunction with how to use the kit. The focus is not the weapon or the gear for the weapon or anything of that matter. It's just focusing on the different kits that apply to the same weapons in the game. So you're not going to hear about stages, ranked modes. You're not going to hear about all that other stuff. You might hear about additional recommended gear for this specific kit, but that's that's the only thing from the main series you're probably going to hear about, and it's not going to be a lot of gear. I'm probably going to recommend 2, maybe 3 additional ones. Other than that, let's get started. The Custom Splattershot Junior is a very good support kit in Splatoon 3. I personally am not a big fan of it. I liked my auto bombs and rain bomb, but this does have a lot more use than the kit in Splatoon 2. The kit in Splatoon 2 was more so just how to win Splat Zones 101, and this is more a general support kit, much more viable for the Splattershot Junior than the normal kit in Splatoon 3. And the kit is Torpedo and Wave Breaker, and I think the Torpedo gives it a lot more wiggle room in terms of what it can do, because it has a much farther throwing range than most bombs, and it can do a lot of damage. Sure, most bombs, yeah, they kill if they hit you, but it's a lot more versatile. It covers a bigger area. It has potential to kill lots of people in basically what is a suction bomb area, which, yeah, I know suction bomb can do that. Anyways, it is good for most situations. The main situation I would use it in, though, is going to be if you have to get somewhere up high, or let's say you don't even have to, but your enemies are somewhere up high. Let's say they're at their base in Scorch Gorge, which where I'm getting the example from is with the gameplay on screen. Let's say they're up high and you're down on the bottom area, not the side areas that are lower, but just the main area. That is going to be a lot more useful to displace your enemies than a normal bomb is, because the normal bomb isn't going to track anybody. So let's say you throw it where a sniper is. If you throw a normal bomb, they're just going to have to move a little bit to the right or to the left to avoid it. But if you throw a torpedo, they got to get out of that whole area because it's just going to track them out of it. But it's also useful if you're trying to get a kill from above. I haven't seen it be used in other people's gameplay very much, but I use it myself, where if you're up high, let's say you're in the middle platform on Scorch Gorge, for example, if you throw the torpedo down at somebody and it tracks them, then you can jump on down after the torpedo and try to go in for the kill. It's useful. It doesn't always work, that's granted, but it is very useful. It's good for covering turf that you aren't going to get to for a long time, just because it has such long throwing range. And overall, it's an overall better kit than the original kit for the regular Splattershot Junior in this game. The Wave Breaker, it's okay. I don't really like it, but that's enough of my opinion. I know it's better than the Big Bubbler, only because the Torpedo can track people as well as the Wave Breaker, so it gives it more tracking ability. It's kind of like the Splattershot Nova in that right, where it is basically a tracking machine, and you could use those to basically be the track master. You could say, oh, the torpedo's going over here. Okay, there's an enemy over here. Throw another torpedo, you can know where the other enemy is. Yeah, they could move out of it pretty fast, but it's better to have a general understanding where your enemies are at than nothing at all, especially if the roller's and running Ninja Squid. So yeah, it's useful. It can hurt enemies, which is also a plus, but generally the additional places it can be applied make it much more versatile than the original. And yeah, that's basically my thought on the kit. But I'm going to put in a tip real fast because I forgot to mention it earlier. Remember, you can always throw the torpedo on the ground and it will act like a splat bomb. So if you're on the top and somebody's climbing up the side, and that goes for any height you're on, whether it be on Museum d'Alfonsino, whether it be on Scorch Gores, whether it be on Mincemeat Metalworks, whether it be on Tower Control, whether it be on Mako Mart, or basically any high area. Well, high area. Higher than mid area. Anything they can climb up, it's going to be useful to try to prevent them from climbing up by either slowly rolling it off the edge or rolling it right to the edge as they reach the top. I don't think it kills that way. I could be wrong. I don't think it kills though. But even if it doesn't, it does a lot of needed damage that is going to help you if they're trying to come up and kill you. Anyway, the additional gear that I would recommend for the custom Splattershot Junior, and I know that I haven't done the Splattershot Junior, the normal Splattershot Junior video yet. Trust me, I'm working on it, but it won't come out for a little bit. But the custom Splattershot Junior additional gear that I'd recommend is going to be Sub Saver and Ink Recovery Up. Now, again, I might recommend Ink Recovery Up on there. I don't know if I will, but on the regular Splattershot Junior video, I might. I don't know yet. So if you hear that on that video, I'm sorry. But Sub Saver and Ink Recovery Up, I think are good. Last Ditch Effort is a must for this kit. It is a must because of the fact you have torpedoes, and with Last Ditch Effort, you basically become a torpedo machine. You just throw them constantly and over and over and over and over and over. And it really annoys the crap out of me, and it annoys the crap out of everyone else too. But can't fault you for playing the weapon how it's intended. You know, if that's how it's competitively and casually viable, that's Nintendo's fault for designing it that way, not yours. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say about the custom Splattershot Juniors kit. I know this is a short video, and I'm sorry about that. There's not really much to talk about when you're not talking about the main weapon, and I don't feel like making a how to play for every kit is fair, because then I'd just be rambling for 4 additional minutes about how to play those weapons, even though they're exact same as their normal counterparts. Just the kit is the difference. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put it in this series. Anyways, my name is the Deuteron Doctor, and I will see you later. Bye.